So today, Treyarch added the new King of the Dead event in Black Ops 6, and I'm here to tell you that it sucks. Let me explain. For maybe the second time ever, we've gotten an exclusive Zombies event in BO6. I believe there was one in Season 1 where you had to chew Gobblegums, but aside from that, this is one of the very few times zombie players are actually getting the spotlight. And what did they do for the event? Well, they added some leaderboards and placement rewards. On first glance, this doesn't sound too bad, right? However, the rewards are just more gobblegums you can burn through in-game, and it's nothing permanent like an exclusive operator skin or Mastercraft weapon design. And this comes just 2 days after they added the Dino Bundle and Mastercraft, which could have easily been the Easter egg reward for the latest map, or the prize for ranking in the top spot of this new event. Yet again, we're getting the worst kind of rewards for our efforts. Let's take a look at the rewards. The first place on the leaderboard will get a near-death experience and Perkaholic Gobblegum. For hitting top 3, you will get a Wonderbar Gobblegum. For top 5, you will get Great Power and Idolize. For hitting top 10, you will get a Wall Power Gobblegum. For hitting top 15, you will get a Soda Fountain and Who's Keeping Score Gobblegum. For hitting top 25, you will get a Stock Option and Shields Up Gobblegum. And for hitting top 30, you will get a Cashback Gobblegum. In regards to the leaderboard, well, you don't actually have to compete with people worldwide, it's a smaller leaderboard. In this case, you will be on a leaderboard with 30 people, and then you can grind your way on top. At least that's what I heard. At the time of making this video, the game still has not put me on a leaderboard yet. It says it's offline for some reason. No idea why, but I guess I'll have to wait another few hours until it updates. But however, this whole leaderboard gimmick still introduces a bunch of other issues. Let me put it like this, the players who actually make it to the top spots in this event will probably have to invest 20 times the amount of gobblegums they are being rewarded with, just to have a competitive edge over everyone else on the leaderboard. So when you really think about it, the event just isn't worth doing for the rewards. Shocker, I know. Who would have guessed? But trust me, this isn't the only issue with the event. Since the whole event is about leaderboard placement, there are 2 ways to go about it. First, the honest way, you grind the game as intended. By the way, 1 regular zombie equals to 1 point, a special zombie kill gets you 25 points, an elite zombie gives you 100, and depending on main quest completions, you get different points depending on the map. For example, for Liberty Falls, you get 3,500 points. For Terminus, you get 7,500 points. For Citadel, you get 10,000 points. For the Tomb, 6,000 points. And for Shattered Veil, you will get 9,000 points. So as you can see, it kinda depends, but the most points you will get for completing Citadel del Moir's Easter egg. And since they state in the event description that any mode counts, I'm assuming directed mode will also count for this. So the fastest way to do this would be to boot up Citadel de Moir on directed mode and to do the main quest. Assuming you know the steps and can speedrun it. So there's a bit of variety in how you can farm points, either speedrunning through the maps in directed mode or high rounding. The choice is yours. Both can work for grinding. But here's the main issue. The other approach to do this. Exploits. Because of course, there have always been and unfortunately always will be exploits and glitches in the Zombies mode. I literally just saw a new infinite field upgrade glitch the other day for Shattered Veil, and I wasn't even surprised anymore. As someone who has never found enjoyment in doing this kind of stuff in Zombies, I really don't get it. I mean, I do get it. Players are just lazy and want the easy route to Prestige Master level 1000 or whatever their goal is. But to me, it's just boring and any accomplishment earned this way feels meaningless. Nonetheless, these glitches exist in BO6 Zombies, and a good number of players will abuse them for this event. Simple as that. This leads to inflated ranks on the leaderboard and fewer rewards for those who actually play by the rules. And that is why this event sucks. So, what can be done about it? I'm afraid nothing. The event already has started, and I highly doubt Treyarch will find a way to remove cheaters from the leaderboards. They have got so much else on their plate, and they can't even manage to add or fix other aspects in the Zombies mode. But how could they have improved the event? Well, that's a good question. First of all, instead of focusing on leaderboards, maybe they could have offered individual rewards. For example, reach 20,000 points to get the bronze tier rewards, 35,000 points for silver tier rewards, and 50,000 points to unlock the gold tier rewards. That way, you could just grind at your own pace without being at a disadvantage against cheaters. Playtime would still be high, players would definitely log in to try it out. Another way to handle rewards could have been through a personal and shared community event, like what they did with the Gobblegum event back in Season 1. Once the player base together hit a certain milestone, everyone would unlock a reward tier. But there was also an individual aspect where you could earn stuff based on your own Gobblegum usage. Actually, never mind, they have this with this event too, I just didn't see it at first, where you can get 4 individual Gobblegums by getting 1000, 2500, 4500, and 7000 leaderboard points. So at least there's something that you can grind on your own. However, since you only get Gobblegums as rewards, this event looks more and more like a complete copy of the Gobblegum Mania event from Season 1. Like, it's a bit uninspiring and lazy. If only the rewards were something other than Gobblegums, huh? Which brings me to my third point for improvement. Have better rewards. I know we probably won't get anything better than Gobblegums and calling cards in BO6, but I will say it again anyway. The rewards in BO6 Zombies suck, and in most cases, they're designed to push you towards the store and to spend even more money. By rewarding you with Gobblegums, they are hoping you will use them up and then go buy more. It's a cycle. And let's be honest, the skins you get as the rewards are never on par with the ones in the shop. That just makes you want to spend money to get the good stuff. But hey, that's modern Call of Duty for you. They've got some great things going for them, but right now, the bad is seriously outshining the good. From anti-consumer practices to AI-generated slop in artwork and characters, to half-hearted post-game storytelling through seasonal content. Oh, and let's not forget the cheaters in Warzone. Fix your franchise, Activision, or the players will actually leave for once. But that's it, my rant about the latest BO6 event. I even made a whole video about this topic the other day, about challenges and rewards in the modern zombie mode, and how it kinda fell off over the last decade. Check it out if you want to. But who would have thought that the game would fall off this hard? It looked pretty promising back in November, but now, I guess the COD cycle is in full effect, even for me. Let me know if you're participating in this event and whether you're happy with the Gobblegums or not. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.